Okay, I'm live. I've never done this before, but here we go. My name is Mike, and I have been on the warpath trying to reclaim my life. What happened to me? Lots. I ended up rock bottom, and the last 4 years has been trying to resist a deep feeling of worthlessness and suffering. 4 years, and I've had enough, and I want out. And my current understanding of reality and who we are as human beings, and I'm trying to let this permeate that egoic barrier that says, I know everything already. I know what life is. I know what reality is. Don't learn something new. Don't try something new. Well, I have to try something new. The pain is too great to stay comfortable in the pain. I'm uncomfortable in it. And even though it's the most recognizable thing to me to hold on to, it is going nowhere. And that's not what my soul wants. My soul wants to give. My soul wants to love big. My soul wants to connect to life, to myself, to my gifts. So where do I start? I got to start admitting what my gifts are, because I'm done fucking beating the shit out of myself and saying I'm worthless. I'm not. I've accomplished many things in my life. Not that accomplishment is what life is about. Life is about doing the things that light you up for as long as you can, because you only get one of them. And I probably have more days behind me than do ahead of me. And that puts fear into me, and that fear is no way to go through life. So I got to let go. I got to let go of a lot. I got to let go of thinking I know anyone else but myself. I was married and I thought I knew this person, but she didn't want to reveal herself to me because I made it too hard for her. Whatever the myriad of reasons. Blame, blame, blame. Who did what? Doesn't matter. We didn't communicate well with each other, and then we lost our intimacy and our connection, and I wanted to keep going. They did not. That's how things worked out. I still believe in this person so much, but I have to let go. I don't believe in her for her own life. I want her to be happy. I want her to have everything she ever desired, but I feel like she really missed the gift that I was offering her, because she doesn't see life the way I see life. She doesn't see our relationship the way she sees the relationship. It's all in the past. And so debating that anymore with her only leaves me empty. Convincing or defending myself only leaves me empty. The only person I got to convince is myself. And I have to sit in what my strengths are. Because I spent 4 years trying to figure out my weaknesses and admit and acknowledge where I'm weak, and all it does is make me feel weak. The shape of my life has not changed in 4 years. I'm in scarcity mindset constantly. I currently have no job. I am cashing in RSPs. I'm getting a consumer proposal done. I'm trying to manage these finances, and it's all fear, 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 fear. I average two resumes a day on Indeed. Who knows if that works? I don't know anymore. I don't have a lot of confidence that they go anywhere. And it's dehumanizing, because I'm allowing it to dehumanize me, because I think that work is what gives me value. Work, I mean, there's a whole conversation bubble right there that I already know most people in my life would not agree with. What I'm trying to adopt in my mind is that I am trying to value myself, and I value the value that I give to people, and then that changes my frequency. If I am enjoying and acknowledging and loving what I'm giving to expand other people's lives, to be of service to other people, if I can give to the world what my gift is, then I'll be in alignment with myself. But there's a crazy rational way of thinking that just leaves me with more questions. So really, it's identifying myself as like, what is my gift? When I just think about it, I used to be a high energy person. I mean, I struggle with vitality right now. It could be a function of my age, or whatever I've abused in the past, or my depression. But I I really know my nervous system is not firing on all pistons. I know that. And so, health, self care, health, treating myself well, treating my body well, that's the first thing. And I struggle with that. I compulsively veer away from it because some internal barometer, some subconscious self belief is that I don't deserve to be healthy. I don't deserve to receive the benefit of what life can be. But I do. I am no less deserving than any human on the planet, or more deserving. But I deserve to be happy, and I need to choose to be happy. Just my ego wants to be happy in the way it was acclimatized to be happy. It wants the comforts. It wants to be loved a certain way. It wants to be seen and acknowledged a certain way. It wants to be valued by others. And that's just a certain way. And that's just control, trying to control how other people see me and trying to fulfill this image then that'll allow people to think about me the way I want to think about me, but don't actually think about myself. So here's my deal. I'm just yakking here because I don't know if anyone else is going through this, but statistics show there's millions of people in the exact same spot I am, struggling with the exact same stuff. So I shouldn't feel disconnected and alone about it because so many of us are just struggling to figure out how to lead the best lives and are not taking the actions that get them there. So I know I'm not alone. I know that if I'm going to be responsible for my life, I have to be responsible for all the choices that got me here. And those choices were not the choices that gave me the life I wanted. I wanted to be in a family forever. And now I'm not connected to family. Some of it's my own choosing, but some of it is where my choices have brought me. And I want new choices. I need new choices. Maybe we all do. So my new choice right now is I am just going to keep putting my voice out in the world. I'm going to allow myself to be seen. Whether I like my face or don't like my face, or like my voice or don't like my voice, or care if anyone sees it, I'm putting energy out there. Step one, take action in some way. I've been afraid of being seen most of my life because I thought I was too much. I thought I wouldn't be accepted. I had to adjust to my parents' sense of authority and control because they were not comfortable with how big I was, how big my energy was, how unpredictable or upsetting. They were never inquisitive as to why I behaved anyway. They just wanted to control it. But I have to let myself accept that I have a certain way of being that I can control, but that I don't want to censor. I want to use my voice for good in the world, and I'm wondering how to do that. I think people do it online. They use their voices and their image and their dialogue and whatever it is that they're promoting, whatever there is they're investing in, so that other people can connect. I want people to feel less alone because I have felt so isolated in my life, and I don't wish it on anyone. Disconnection causes so many bad decisions. My understanding about addiction is all about the opposite of addiction is connection and belonging. Addiction to substances are the problem. Life is the problem. And substances are the solution to that for those people. For me too, is the solution to that problem, but it's a solution that harms and lowers your bar of values and who you are. And I don't want to be afraid of life. Life has just kicked me in the teeth, though. So, as Rocky says, it's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how you get up. And so I've been trying to get up, but I'm identifying with the wrong character in that film. The character I've been playing has been a victim and a loser and a failure and an unworthy, unlovable, undeserving piece of garbage that deserves to be discarded without discussion. And that's not who the fuck I am. And it makes me angry to think that that's how I really think about myself. It makes me so fucking angry because my higher self knows that that is bullshit. The events of life have played out to convince my ego that that is who I am. It happened with such consistency and repetition and constant decline that it's hard for me to believe that I'm worthy of all things, but I am. There's a righteous indignation about that egoic voice that tells me I'm not enough, because I know I deserve to be enough. I deserve love. I deserve to belong and have community. I deserve it. Deserve to feel connected to life and to turn towards the light and have the light shine back. We all deserve that. So why am I struggling? Because part of me just won't believe in the process that I really can control my own outcomes. That I don't have to work to the bone, which I just can't even conceive to have the vitality to do that even anymore. Work to the bone to make a pittance because I don't believe I deserve to make more than minimum wage. Because I think I'm nothing. I think I have nothing to offer. I have no safety. Of rejection is just a crazy industry where you got to face that kind of rejection. And only the most resilient people who really feel their value and doesn't let it get turned over time feel their value. Other people feel it too. So, in my quest to change my energy up, to arrive at the place that I want to be, I have to know what I want to be. Here's who I want to be. I want to be someone who's committed to something, committed to my kids. I'm committed to my kids, and I'm expanding how I can engage and expand their lives every day. I think about it, and everything I do, from cleaning the kitchen to picking up something, I know that it's in service to them, and I want them to have the best lives possible. I'm committed to that, and I can feel good about myself about that, even though there are people who don't believe in me as a father, or at least I have to presume that, because their criticism and judgment tore me down. And so now I can't take what they say seriously anymore. I can't make their voice my voice. I can be better. I am better. I'm a loving father. I am a loving father. Okay, you know what? The direction of this rant is kind of petering out, but at the end of the day, here's what I've decided. My voice is my gift. Not the sound of my voice, but what I can lend my voice to, whether it's a cause, whether it's to waking people up. Apparently that's what I'm designed to do, is to provoke, not in a malicious way, to mirror back ways that maybe we can wake up from or change. I'm here having my own journey, whatever this journey is. I don't know if it'll help or inform or make anyone question anything. I don't know, but I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there because I need to do something. I'm constantly restless that what I do is not enough. There's always more to do. And then I'm just doing and spinning out of control. And I'm just doing and doing. So I need a clear vision and direction. And somewhere that starts with how I express myself in the world. So I'm sharing that. And that's it. I'm Mike. I'm on a journey, but I don't want to be stuck on a journey. I want to arrive. So here's to all of you on your journeys and your arrival.